I have two new styles from Belle Tress to share with you. I'm so excited. We're going to unbox them and take a look at these styles right out of the box. I'd like to thank Shirley's Wig Shop for providing these two styles for me to review for all of you. The links will be listed down below for you in the description box. I'm going to start out with Westwood in the color Butterbeer R. I think that's the first one I've got. Yeah, it is. I always like to show these, especially the ones with bangs right out of the box, you know. All right, before I get started, these are from the Lux SE collection. If you're familiar with the Lux SE collection, you might want to skip over. If not, here is what the cap looks like. We have an extended lace front. We have a full mono top, a partially hand-tied cap. That means we have some wefting towards the nape. Westwood does have an extended nape and Velcro adjusters. We have the silicone or polyurethane, I'm not sure which one it is, on the ear tabs if you want to add some adhesive for extra security. It's entirely up to you. I'm not going to cinch it in too much because my experience with Lux SE is that there's no stretch on that nape area where we have the wefts. So they don't seem to run as large as the Lux or the hand-tied from the Cafe collection. Actually, this one runs pretty large, on the larger end of average. I'll probably have to cinch in a bit more. Okay, the bangs are a little bit on the thicker side. They're not wispy bangs. Lots of curls here. And because we have a lace front, we can wear it with the bangs or without the bangs. So you could just kind of move them over to the side if that's what you want to do, or you can thin them out. They're not behaving very well. So that might be something for you to keep in mind. Might need a little bit of heat, or the hot curl, what is it? The hot airbrush from Hot Tools. Okay. You know, they're kind of wanting to move over to the side. So if you wanted them a little bit rounder, either with a curling iron or with the Hot Tool hot airbrush, that'll work. Because we have that full mono top, we can part it in any direction that we want and have that illusion of scalp. We have lots of curls, and we do have layers between 7 inches and 19.5 inches. This is a long piece. The overall is 20 inches. I'm just pushing it back in order so I could review this wig for you. We don't have any permatease on top. If you like volume, you may want to consider looking at another style. When we have a full mono top, we have that hand-tied portion. On top, there is no permatease at all. And Westwood only weighs 4.5 ounces. So it's, despite that it's a long piece, we do have a lower density, which is pretty much common for Belle Tress. I think that if you love layers, you love the curls, you want a long piece, low density, and no permatease, I think you would absolutely love Westwood. And because we have a low density style, or relatively low density, we can certainly tuck it. If you need something for an updo or you want a ponytail, you could do this as well. A very, very thin ponytail, and that's due to the low density. And I have great coverage. Here's the ear tab and my very low hairline. The color of my Westwood is Butterbeer R, and Butterbeer R is not exactly the same as Butterbeer Blonde from the Cafe collection, but the colors are pretty close. We start out with a sandy brown, and that is what's giving it the low lights. And the highlights are a cool blonde and a little bit of honey blonde. So it's a nice neutral blonde. Really pretty dimensional blonde. All right, let's go on to the next one. Okay, this next one that I have is Elle, also from the Lux SE collection. So we have the same cap, and I showed it at the beginning of the video. I have Elle in the color Brown Sugar Cookie R. I'm going to go ahead and cinch it in. Give it a shake. All right, if you love curls, you'll absolutely love these styles, that's for sure. Since we have a full mono top, we can part it in any direction and still have that illusion of scalp. I absolutely love this color. All right, with Elle, we're not going to have a bang as we found with Westwood. However, the front is 5.5 inches. So if you wanted to trim it, you can certainly trim it to add a bang. Or just wear it off to the side as a side swept bang or as curtain bangs. Beautiful lace front with a little bit of the blonde fibers on the front. Elle is a little bit shorter than Westwood. While Westwood has an overall length of 20 inches, Elle has an overall of 17 inches, so about 3 inches shorter. We do have the layers 6 inches to 17 inches. No permatease whatsoever on the top, so if you like volume on top, you're not going to be able to find it with these styles from the Lux SE collection. I did have to cinch in Elle just as I did with Westwood, so I think that it will fit a 22 inch, maybe even up to a 22.5, because I really had to cinch it in. The density is relatively low. Elle weighs 5 ounces. So if you wanted to tuck it, you can tuck it, wear it in a ponytail, wear it for an updo, and you don't have such a long style as we found on Westwood. And as we have with all Belle Tress styles, the fibers are very soft, very silky, and they're all heat-friendly fibers. The color Brown Sugar Cookie, we have the darkest warm golden brown. There is no red in this color, but it does receive the warmth from the gold in the brown and a little bit of the gold in the highlights. So if you don't like red, but you want warm and you want it to be warm because of the gold, then Brown Sugar Cookie is a great warm color to go with. We have some toffee highlights. We have honey blonde highlights. And we have a little bit of very subtle cool blonde, but it's very, very subtle what we have in this color. If you like colors like Brown Sugar Sweet Cream from the Cafe collection, or you like Shaded Cappuccino from Raquel Welch, you would probably like this color if you're looking to go a little bit warmer. And great coverage. Really, really pretty style. Thank you, everyone. Let me know what you think about Westwood and Elle. Do you have a preference between these two? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you all next time. Bye.